Hi, you guys. I hope everyone is having a great part of the new year. It is January the 4th, and I want to talk about the things that I have learned in 2020. And the first thing I would say is that I've learned to relax. I've learned that everything doesn't have to be rushed and done right now. Some things can wait. And it's best that some things wait. To pace myself, not to rush and do everything to the point to where I am mentally, physically, and emotionally exhausted. To the point to where I'm like, okay, I didn't have any me time. And that's the second most important thing I feel like I've learned this year is to take some time out for me. Just go to the beach or sit under the moon or the stars, jump on a trampoline. Just take some time out for me and to focus on what's important to me. Focus on who I want to be and the steps that I need to take to get there. Because all those things are important. And also, I would say I've learned that I'm stronger than I think. I'm stronger than I think. Because being honest, with all the COVID and the things going on, at first I was just like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to make it, with my 3 kids and my husband being away, with all that's going on in the world, as well as what I have to do as a mom, as a parent. It's like, God, I'm going to need your help, and it showed me that I am stronger than what I think, and that I do have the ability to do the things that need done. But once again, you guys, that's where that whole pacing yourself comes in at, and having that time for yourself as well comes in at, else I can't be who I need to be for my family. And I've stepped out on faith this year. Have you ever just had something that you wanted to do so bad that you could taste it? That it was on the tip of your tongue, but you just didn't know how to get it from the tip of your tongue to be a reality, to see it, to actually touch it. Well, that is what I ended up doing. I ended up stepping out on faith and going after what it is that I felt God was showing me of who I am to be, which is a life coach. I desire so bad to help, to show you how to get the part of you back, or to help you discover that part of you that you never knew before. The part of you that's always there, even when you've helped everyone else. The part of you that don't allow for you to forget about you. The part of you that makes you unique, makes you stand out, makes you different from anyone else in the world. That part of you. I want to help you get there, or to help you stay there, or to help you find or discover or create that person that it is. But so I've started that, and I mean, that journey has been phenomenal. I went to life coach school, finished life coach school at the end of 2020. I do have a few more things that I need to finish, but as far as that is done. And I will have to say, and it may not mean a lot to some, but it just means a lot to me. I've got to see my family, like see the ones that matter most to me, and see the ones that I matter most to. I've got to see them. I've got to help them. I've got to tell them that I love them, video them. Um, Me and my sisters, we use Duo and also use House Party, and all of us would get on there and we're acting up and just reminiscing, just talking, and just remembering each person and the things that each person brings to the table, because it's different. What they bring is different from what I bring. What I bring different from my other sister. Everyone is different. But y'all, I am telling you, it has not been bad for me 2020. Yes, things have happened. I don't have an income like I used to. And it was a few times that we needed help with the mortgage, or we needed help with groceries, and praise God, I was able to get on food stamps, just a lot of things, and I've learned that being able to provide and take care of your family that's here is important, you know, and we are together, and that's important. But each and every day, whether I am on lockdown or quarantine or whatever it is, because at this moment right now, you guys, I am on quarantine, just taking that step and making sure that I take care of me and get the liquids and everything that I need. um I've been exposed to COVID, but I'm gonna try to get tested tomorrow or the day after. But just taking care of me, taking care of the kids, and and even if I am in quarantine, I will say that I am excited just to be here. I am excited just to be alive. I am walking 2021 into knowing who I am. And that is so exciting for me. It's so exciting. And it's exciting because this is the first year of my life since I've been born, and I am 32 years old. This is the first year that I'm walking into this thing knowing who I am. And I love this person. She brings me joy. She is phenomenal. She is understanding. She is calmness, but she's also fun, and she loves to laugh and just loves that time to herself, but also loves to be around her family. It's like a duo kind of thing. And I'm just so grateful that I got a chance to know me. And for all of you out there who are still searching, who still don't know who you are, do not give up. Hang on in there. You are going to find you. But it just takes some time. It takes time. I've been on this journey for about 4 or 5 years, 6 or so. Been on this journey for a long time. It doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes you have to get past so much pain, so much abuse, so much downing, so much depression. You got to get through all of that. You got to dig all that up. Dig it up, because those things get buried down deep within you and you don't know it, but it does. And a lot of times those things, because we are unhappy with ourselves, or we forgot about ourselves, to where that's why we don't know who we are, or that's why we're having this hard time finding who we are because of all the hurt and the pain. But I will tell you that 2020 was all right with me. You know, me and my husband reached a connection like never before. We realized that this marriage thing is a unity, and we just couldn't come at it how we had been coming at it before. That this is our marriage, and that we have to do it how we have to do it. We're not keeping up with anyone. And your marriage is sacred. It's not like anyone else's marriage. So you can't have everyone else's input. You know, and we were following everyone else. We were young when we got married. We still are young. We were 32 and we just didn't know. But now we know. Now we know. So we don't do those things anymore of challenging each other and, you know, making each other miserable and making each other hurt. You know, you don't intentionally do those things as before. And we know who we are. And we want that person to be the best them that they can be. So I've gained a marriage, you guys, in 2020. I've gained myself in 2020. I've also realized and seen who's important to me in my life in 2020. And I've also in 2020 I joined a great church where I am learning and growing, not just about learning about Jesus and God, but learning about me as well with who and where I stand. And also learning that I am stronger than I think. And I've also learned that I will be a life coach and that I just have to trust the process. And I went to life coach school and finished. So, what are your greatest achievements of 2020? Do you have any regrets? Do you have anything that you've learned that you didn't want to learn? Or do you have some things that you weren't really paying attention to, but now you know? What will you do different? Starting off in 2021, what does that look like to you? What is your new year starting off? Or what do you hope to start off with that maybe you don't have that you need to have to start this year off right? It's not too late. It is still January. And if y'all have anything that you want me to talk about specifically or to help you out or to reach out, whatever, my email is a new change 1201 at gmail.com. A new change 1201 at gmail.com. Thank you very much. Y'all have a great day. You have been walking into purpose with Nicole Rogers. And don't forget to give God some of your time. Thank you.